Europe's security unraveling. Is a once reliable ally becoming an unreliable partner?
And perhaps most concerningly, I look to our very dear friends, the United Kingdom, where the backslide away from conscience rights has placed the basic liberties of religious Britons in particular in the crosshairs. In Britain and across Europe, free speech, I fear, is in retreat.
Recent actions and statements from President Trump's administration have left the UK, along with allies such as Canada and Australia, puzzled and concerned. What was once a steadfast friendship is now in question, as the United States seems to be shifting its stance, potentially siding with adversaries and threatening the very fabric of shared security.
If a NATO ally is attacked by Russia or any country, will the U.S. unequivocally uphold its obligations under Article 5, regardless of that country's...
Well, we've said we're committed to the alliance, and that's part of the alliance, right? You point out Article 5, you point out Article 3. It's just a cheap, I'm not saying it's cheap coming from you, but it's just a cheap political point to say, oh, we've left all the negotiating cards off the table by recognizing some realities that exist on the ground.
During a House of Commons session, the defense minister appeared evasive.
Will the government impress on President Trump at every possible opportunity that the reason why appeasement led to World War II was that it left a vacuum in Europe, whereas the reason why the occupation of Eastern Europe at the end of that war did not lead to World War III was that the United States filled any possible vacuum. It contained further aggression. So if he is going for a settlement against the wishes of the Ukrainian people, the least he can do is to guarantee directly the security of that part of Ukraine which remains unoccupied.
Well, the Honourable Gentleman has a longer history of supporting deterrence in this chamber, whichever side of the House he has been on, whether nuclear or whether short of that threshold. And he makes the same point again. And the US Secretary of State for Defence, in his remarks to the contact group, did make it
This
clear
may reflect the Labour government's ongoing struggle to navigate these rapidly changing dynamics.
The US is quite irritated, basically for a long time, and Trump made this very clear when he came on board in 2016, 2017, about the fact that the US is spending much more on defense than the average is in the rest of NATO, in Canada and in Europe.
Can Britain still rely on the United States for security and alliance?